It will shock you that you would ask a large sample size of girls and ask them, do you want kids? And they will probably tell you maybe one or two. And then you start questioning yourself like, what is then the importance of having kids if you just want one or two? And most of you are from probably families that have six, seven, eight siblings, and you just want one or two kids. Modern relationship now is taking us on a different reproduction decline. People, girls nowadays don't even want to have a lot of kids. They don't like children. That's the way I see it. Like, why would you want one or two kids? Everything is now, like, when it comes to having a family, everything is on a decline. People are more degenerate these days than before. And I will say, yes, now we are more degenerate than our fathers and our mothers. Because if they had the same access to technology as we have now, yes, then I would rate them on the same level, on the same scale with us. But they actually didn't have the level of technology we have now. That is why this generation is on a massive hit when it comes to degeneracy. And these days, it has become a normal thing for me to always ask, do you want kids? And when I hear anything less than three or two, I'm like, ah, this this particular race, the race I'm coming from, or the tribe I'm coming from, will probably be wiped out in hundreds of years from now if people are not deliberate about having kids. People are not happy to have kids, especially the ladies. If they are not excited to have kids, like, what's going on? These are just questions that are just in my head, thinking about why, how did we get here to the point where just having one or two kids it's okay. And you see, the flimsy excuse will be financial constraints. Like, financial constraints. Yes, I understand the economy is bad and everything is bad, but if you are thinking like this when the economy is this bad, so if you probably tend to be liberated from poverty and all that, so that means you will still stick to your ideal ideas, because money doesn't change people. It only brings out it only brings out the real person who you are. That's what money does. It brings out the real person. So if your real your actual person is you just want one or two, it means when you even have money you would still stick to the one or two kids. That's the way me I see it. That's the way I see it. You're not even thinking of abundance, you're thinking of scarcity. It's crazy. I think men should before you get into relationships or you get married to someone, you have to ask them this question: do you want kids? And you ask them, how many kids do you want to have? It might probably shock you, the number, or it might excite you, the number. And men these days are also cowering to the fact that yes, women want two or one kid. They themselves are in support of it. Like, the strongest men in the world, they had multiple kids, many kids, many kids. They were men who were willing to spread their seeds, not men who are restricting their seats. So it's crazy. It's a crazy time that we are in. We find ourselves in. Feminism, the modern day dating scene as well. Everything is just messed up. Everything is messed up. People have different ideologies. You hear people tell you that love is an idea. Like, you will see, and you hear a lot of things. Literally everybody is cooked. Everybody is cooked, unless you are deliberate and you know that you are consciously working on not following the crowd, because this is the herd mentality. This is a herd mentality. Unless you are trying consciously not to be part of the herd mentality or the matrix, that's the only way out. Just being conscious of it and working against the system, and making sure that you evolve as a person, because most of these people, they are not even willing to evolve. They are just stuck on their ways on what's the next trend, hopping from one trend to another, and it's crazy. So that's my little yap for today, guys. I hope it gives you a rethink on just life, children, family, relationships, because I don't know why people would prefer one or two kids. So have a great day. We'll see you in the next video. Stay blessed, guys. Bye.